Hey guys, it's Gus,
and Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
and today we're going to be checking out the Padsmith Temple of Dreams mousepad. But before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button to show support, and if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. With that being said,
Let's begin.
Shoot the horizon. The last one on pads, I hit the last one for 90.
alright, so we've used the Temple of Dreams mousepad for about 2 weeks, right? Yeah, like literally 2 weeks, yeah. And we actually have mixed thoughts on the mousepad, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off, right? So let me start with the price and stuff like that. The price for this mousepad is $39.99 for the square, and the desk pad is $49.99.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, the $10 difference, I'd rather just go for the desk pad.
Yeah, it seems more appealing to me, honestly. Getting that $50.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me, though, right? You wanted to get the little 40. The little square. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not great. I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
Again, putting $10 more, I think I personally feel like this pad would be better.
It would be more worth it, in my opinion. So let me start with my experience, because I'm the one that really didn't enjoy it a whole lot, right? Because let's be honest, right? You guys know me by now. If you don't, I don't like slow mouse pads, right? And this is definitely a slow mouse pad, right? It's slow, but it's not too slow. I think Nocto Common Sense was right when you compared it with the MF2 in terms of speed.
Yes.
Right? And now that we put time into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So so this mouse pad is definitely a slow mouse pad, but it has some speed to it. So it's not too slow, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's close to down the middle. I'll say maybe down the middle, but more on the control side. Right?
Leaning more on the slow side. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So my experience with the mouse pad. So you used it first, right? And you wore it down, right? You wore it down. You used glass gates on it, right?
Yes.
And it developed a slow spot
For 2 days, by the way. I only used glass gates for 2 days. It was literally only 2.
Yeah. And so, but you put a total of like 4 days into it when I got it, right? And then I got it back.
Like 5 days into it.
Yeah, like you used
5
it for like a
solid
week.
days,
Yeah.
and then I give it to you.
Yeah. And so when I got it, I was able to notice that slow spot. And although this mouse pad doesn't get affected by humidity, right? Because when it gets hot, usually mouse pads feel grainy and they feel muddy, right?
Yeah, trust me. I could tell when mouse pad gets affected by humidity.
Yeah.
This one surprisingly did
not.
No,
this one did not.
I mean, if it did, I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either.
So it's pretty good when it comes into that aspect.
Yeah. So, but the issue I had with it was the durability of the surface. It's not even the stitching. It's not even the fact. It's not even that it has the same base. The base is good. It has the same OEM base. Good.
Yeah,
really good base.
It's good. There's no need
It's
to change
squishy. The stitching is good. It hasn't frayed.
Somewhat squishy. I feel like the first war squishy. I don't know.
True. And the stitching stayed pretty good, but the surface on this thing, my God, like it's too inconsistent for my liking. So, for starters, I don't like slow mouse pads, right? And so put that inconsistency on the mouse pad. I tend to play really, really, really bad with this mouse pad. I wouldn't play horrible, but I don't play as good as I would want to play. Because I could appreciate a slow mouse pad. I really can, but it has to be consistent. And this one's just not consistent. By the time I got it, Carlos wore the hell out of it, right? Yes. And it developed a slow spot. And when I would try to micro adjust, I think I'd use it in a tournament. And I got into a situation where I had to track this person. Like I had to flick into this person and lock on them. But I couldn't really do that well because I felt it too slow, too tuggy on that area where we were playing a lot. And I felt like if I would have used another mouse pad, I would have definitely played better in that tournament. But this mouse pad, the surface on this thing, that's my issue with it. The durability is not that great.
Yeah.
That being said, though, even though I didn't like the surface and it wasn't as durable, Carlos didn't have that much of an issue, to be honest.
Yeah, I really didn't have much of an issue like how he did. Again, if you guys know it by now, I like mouse pads that are down the middle.
Yeah.
Nothing like speedy. Like if it's something like glass, I can use it, right? So this mouse pad was definitely up my alley, right? I did like it a lot. I think I had a blast the time that I had it. The glass feet, I noticed that it left a really nasty slow spot after just 2 days of use, right? glass feet destroy any cloth pad. So that's a given, right? That was gonna happen. I'm not surprised. The thing about this though is after like the 4th or 5th day, I was even telling Gus, I was like, hey, I could feel the slow spots where I play really, where I play mostly at. I could feel it with the virgin grade PTV feet. I had Tiger Arc 2s on my MP01S.
Yeah.
And so I was able to feel that, it wasn't that smooth over here on this side.
Yes.
Everywhere else on the pad kind of was, but on this side here, usually where I play, it didn't feel as good, right? So that's fine, whatever. But I also noticed that when I am micro adjusting, I was able to feel that wear and tear, I guess you could say, on the pad, right? It almost feels like it wants to stop, like it
tugging, right?
Yeah. That's how it kind of almost feels. Like it doesn't feel like horrible tug, but you can't micro adjust smoothly. Like no, you can't be precise with it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now that being said, it wasn't that much of a huge issue for me.
Yeah.
But one thing me and Gus can agree on is a durability issue with this pad.
Yes.
I don't think I've had a pad break down on me after 5 days of use with virgin grade PTV feet and 2 days of just glass feet.
Yeah.
So that is an issue. That is one thing I did point it out. Despite that, happening, I was able to rank up in Apex Legends, and I was grinding with it really well. I had a fun time with it, honestly.
Yeah.
I like the mouse pad. The design, it's really loud, right? It looks freaking clean, honestly.
Yes, I like the design too.
I feel like it looks better in person, honestly.
That's why you should get this pad.
Yeah, dude, this pad size, it'll look good.
Yeah.
It laid down flat. I'll give him credit. It laid down flat. Never had any issues. The stitching was it's like really well. It held up. The printing is really sharp. I had a blast on it, but yeah, I can't deny, it's not as durable as I thought. And we put mouse pads to the absolute ringer.
Yes.
Any review that we done, we give him at least a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Yes.
That's just our standard.
Yep.
And so I was telling you guys, I was like, maybe it's dirty, right? Maybe it's dirty.
Yeah, that's true.
So I washed it and cleaned it.
Yep.
No, it's definitely a fabric durability issue. Now, I don't want to upset anybody by me saying this, right? Because at the end of the day, it's just our review, right? It's our opinion, when it comes to these things. But that is one thing that I guess this mouse pad that I really didn't like, and I mean you can agree on this. It's not the most durable fabric. It didn't get affected by humidity, which is quite impressive, right?
Yeah.
Right. But durability wise on this pad, it's I mean, like I have to mention it, man.
Yeah,
I have to mention it. Despite me liking it, I gotta mention it.
I will say this. So I noticed that mice with really large feet really will notice that slow spots, right? I actually have what do you call it? I forgot the sapphire skates. I have sapphire skates on my Starlight 12, and I was playing way better on the Temple of Dreams with those sapphire skates than I was with those large PTFE skates, and it has to do because of the roundness of the skates. There's less contact surface. There's less contact on the surface, right? And so I was able to play a lot better with it. I actually enjoy the Temple of Dreams with the Starlight with the sapphire skates.
Yeah, I can confirm that it did feel better with the rounded off skates. I didn't believe you at first, but that was. And
they have to be rounded skates, not because they sell PTFE dot skates.
Yeah,
like we have dotted skates. Like Aerox 3 has those circular skates. Okay, I was still able to feel that slow spot with those. You have to get something like the Lexip feet or the sapphire skates where they're rounded, right? That will make this pad play so much better. If you're having issue with this pad with slowing down and whatnot, go get you some Lexip feet or sapphire skates if you want to, right? And you play a lot better on the surface. But that's something I noticed.
Yeah, for sure. Again, I will give Padsmith credit that they use a new fabric. So I really like that a lot. I like that a lot, man. They try something new, something that we hardly see now in the space of mouse pads, right?
Yes.
So I gotta give him credit, man. I liked it. Look, despite its flaw, and in my opinion, it is a pretty big flaw. I'm not gonna lie, the durability's not. It doesn't feel the same, right? Despite its flaw, I still like the pad, and I still enjoyed my time with it, right? Again, it was an issue for me. It wasn't that big of an issue for me, honestly,
Yeah.
right, that it wearing down too much, right? You know, because I was able to play with it really well, but it was a huge issue for you, right?
Yes, it was.
So, you know, you have two perspectives here. Gus basically had a really bad time with
I
it,
didn't really like it.
and I had a pretty good time with it, right?
Yeah.
So that being said, for what it is, I still like the Padsmith pad. I still like it. And you know what? I actually give Padsmith credit, honestly.
I will give him credit where credit's due because the surface is unique, and you know it's nice to see something different on the market because he's always okay. We literally made a video on the what do you call it, the
on the
Munson fabric, right? And the
on the Aqua Plus.
Aqua Plus, yeah. We just finished doing it right a few weeks back, and yeah, this mouse pad though, it gets points for being unique, right? So if anybody out here is gonna copy this mousepad surface and we pick it up, I personally am really not gonna like it.
Yeah,
I'm really not gonna like it because it's not original anymore. You know what I mean? And we already know the durability and whatnot. So it's like we want to see something different, right? And this was definitely different. So
I give him huge shout out to Padsmith. Honestly, look, you guys did a really good job with this pad. I can't deny it.
The only thing wrong with it.
It's just
the durability.
Just
everything else is on point. The design, the stitching, the base lays on flat. Everything's on point, except the durability. But it's a different fabric. Some people may like it. Some people won't. You know, I was one that didn't like it. Carlos, he liked it.
I liked it.
It was good enough. You ranked up. You ranked up. You got points in playing Apex.
Yeah, Apex
ranked, right? So, yeah. So, definitely, it was a mixed bag of reaction for us, right? Like I didn't like it, he liked it.
But this isn't the first time that this happened. No, I think he did it with the TJ exclusive, with the Sir pad, with the Sky pad.
Yes.
You know, he liked those pads. I didn't. I go watch the videos. But you know what? Yeah, but there you go. Two perspectives, two different what's it called?
The different points of views, and that's the unique part about this channel. Right? I like speed pads. He likes slow pads. You know, he enjoyed his time with this one. I didn't, but you know what? Hey, you know that's why we have two of us, right? To check them out. So, and we put in the time to confirm that yes, this mouse pad does break down. So I don't even want to hear anybody say, "Oh, well, this mouse pad hasn't worn down on me." Well, you probably put enough time, dude. Because trust me, this mouse pad definitely developed a slow spot, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, may affect you, may not. Definitely affected me. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Links to everything's gonna be down below. Padsmith, thank you so much for sending the mouse pad out. Please send us more mouse pads. We really like it. We really like reviewing these mouse pads, dude.
I want to say Padsmith has definitely been one of my favorite mouse pad companies, honestly, for their unique loudness and style. Honestly, I can't wait to see what they come up next. Honestly, so that's pretty much it, guys. This is Gus and Carlos from Hardware Unplugged,
and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.